This picture comes from India's biggest air show that's underway in Bengaluru, the Aero India 2025. It showcases a rare display. At first glance, it may not seem that way. This looks like any other photograph of two fighter jets, though it is anything but. That is the Russian Su-57 Felon, parked at the static display area on the tarmac. And zooming past it in the air is the American-made Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. Both are advanced fifth-generation fighter aircraft made by rival countries. They are sharing the same space, which India's Defence Ministry has described as historic. And this moment comes at a crucial time, when India is seeking to bridge its fifth-generation fighter gap. It may not be long before that happens. During his high-profile meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, US President Donald Trump has extended an offer to India to purchase the F-35.
We missed you. We missed you a lot. Starting this year, we'll be increasing military sales to India by many billions of dollars. We're also paving the way to ultimately provide India with the F-35 stealth fighters.
Trump plans to ramp up weapons sales to India this year, and this includes the US-made F-35 jets. If the deal comes through, India would join a small club of nations, including Israel, Japan and NATO states, which are allowed to buy these aircraft from the US. But Washington is not alone in wanting India to buy its fifth-gen fighter jets. So is Russia. While India is a long-standing customer of the US defense industry, its top supplier has historically been Russia. New Delhi depends on Moscow for nearly 60% of its defense equipment. The war in Ukraine has added doubts about future supplies, but Moscow is looking to boost its defense ties with New Delhi. A few days ago, Russia offered to make its Su-57 in India for the Indian Air Force. So, which of these two fifth-generation fighters is better suited for India? The F-35 is a single-engine stealth multi-role fighter aircraft. The Su-57 is a twin-engine stealth multi-role fighter aircraft. The F-35 has a top speed of Mach 1.6. The Su-57 has a top speed of Mach 2. Both the jets are designed to perform a variety of missions, including air-to-air combat and air-to-ground strikes. The F-35 has a combat range of about 1,500 kilometers, while the Su-57 has a combat range of about 1,900 kilometers. But when it comes to stealth, the F-35 has more advanced capabilities. It's equipped with sophisticated avionics and sensor systems. Simply put, the F-35 has offensive strengths, while the Su-57 is defensive. Now, coming to the cost. The F-35 fighter is one of the most expensive fighter jets in history. Each unit costs between $80 to $110 million. While the Sukhoi, being a Russian jet, is much cheaper. Its estimated cost per unit falls between $35 to $40 million. That's less than half the price of an F-35. But when India chooses which jet to bet on, it'll need to look beyond just the capabilities or the cost. After all, the Su-57s have been produced in smaller numbers. They haven't actively participated in combat operations. Meanwhile, the F-35 is part of many air forces. More than 1,000 aircraft are in active service. The jet is combat-proven. Plus, India is also focusing on developing its own fifth-generation fighter, the AMCA, the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, a single-seat, twin-engine fifth-generation stealth multi-role combat aircraft, which has become a focus amid Prime Minister Modi's mission to boost domestic defense production in the country. So, as things stand, India is in a good position to evaluate all the aspects, strike a hard bargain, and let its fifth-generation fighter jet dreams take flight.